Good afternoon. I hope you're having a good whatever time of the day you're watching this. We are currently on 11.4.7.3. Now, in my opinion, 11.4.7.1 was a decent update. It was working. The next two updates, .2 and .3, I personally believe they took all the past bad behaviors of full self-driving and just gathered them up and threw them into those updates. Why? I believe it's so that we could appreciate it even more when version 12 comes out. Now, I've just noticed all kind of bad behaviors resurfacing, a lot of regression in these last two updates. I know .3 was just a small touch of an update. Noticed it in .2, and .3 just kept it going. So I'm hoping, kind of hoping there's no more updates until we get version 12. I mean, overall, it's still performing. It's usable for the most part. But we're going to try it out on camera. This is 11.4.7.3. We're going to do a drive. Let it do all of its quirky behaviors. Now, there's two ways I approach judging full self-driving. There's I think I've said this before. There's driving like a human, and then there's driving like a robo-taxi. Sometimes it's overcautious, which I'm okay with, as it behaves as it would if it was totally driverless. Okay, if someone's in the back seat, then yeah, let's take it a little more cautiously, more slow, and get through this safely. Other times, that same action as a human would just be an annoyance to other drivers in general. Also, still waiting for that steering wheel nag to go away by use of the internal camera. That hasn't happened yet. Maybe in the Christmas update. Be a great gift. A lot of times the problems I have with it in navigation, it will just try to take a right or left on a straight ahead route for no reason. Sometimes it'll just start to go at an intersection and then just stop as if even with no other cars around. But let's see how this drive performs. Going good so far, no issues. Has been a little aggressive on the braking at some points. This should be an aggressive one because it was going pretty fast, and then now it's the red light. So pretty good for the situation. I'm just gonna let it drive as if I were in the passenger seat or the back seat. I'm gonna do my best to not intervene, unless of course it's a safety issue. If it's an annoyance issue, I'll let it go for a little bit. far, I've only stopped it once for a railroad track. It has a pretty good bounce on it, so I didn't want it to careen over that. It'd be nice when they add railroad tracks, roadkill, potholes. Now this has been a problem. It's been cutting into the other lane as it makes these turns, these 2-lane turns. But here it was pretty good. I've also noticed on back roads or in some situations it'll get really close to the car in front. But on the interstate it gets really far back, which is a problem in the way people drive here because they always want to get around me and fill in that space, so they're bumper to bumper. Like in this case, I would be a little bit closer. A lot of room. If there was a car trying to come out of this side parking lot here, they might think I was letting them out and try to get in. It's fine. Might do that, but maybe the car doesn't want that to happen. The car might try to go while they're trying to get in. Good night. Rough road there. Oh, a little hard on the brakes there. They just all of a sudden stopped in front of us. Proceed. This is a robo taxi type pause for safety. See how they get around us because they're impatient. That's fine, we're safe. We're in the robo taxi being safe. It can't control other drivers. And that license plate makes no sense. Okay. Now this, why are we pausing? I mean, they ran a stop sign, but we stopped way more than we should have. Now, where's it taking? Okay, this is the stop. So we're here. So that'll end that drive, and I believe it's this one. Okay, very good. I think the busier it is, the more mainstream the road is, the better it performs. Little back roads or just certain areas it has a problem with. But like I said, only in this updated version. In the past, hadn't had those problems. But overall, great drive. Okay, it's 11.4.7.3 currently, as we all are awaiting 12. And that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for driving with me. Stay tuned for some summon reaction videos. I did want to do one for Halloween. I got the Chucky inflatable driver already, but had some other issues that I couldn't make that Halloween video. Might still roll it around the parking lot with Chucky driving. All right, take care.